Hey guys, it's Lucas from Dental Marketer. I just wanted to jump and record you a quick video. So there's a lot of going on in our industry. There's a lot of misinformations. In the past few weeks, there was a lot of people who was creating the content, but actually they were projecting their own feelings and beliefs, and whatever they putting there, that was not really grounded in reality. So some of the content had nothing to do with growing the practice or had nothing to do with the marketing. So probably what you've heard in the past weeks was to focus on communicating with your patients, work on your dental practice vision, or finally get connected with your family. But I get that, but how's that actually are going to help you reopen your dental practice? So for the past few weeks, we did a lot of calls, and we put our heads together and put a plan that we're gonna start delivering the high quality content that will actually help you grow your practice. So for the past few weeks, we actually, or you actually probably noticed few phases of everything what's going on. Like the first phase was panic. You were closing your practices. You were temporarily laying off your team members. You were cutting the expenses and applying for the relief loans. Like phase two was actually where you stabilize your practice in some way. We stuck in home. We stuck at home. We are handling emergencies the way the best we can. We were trying to work on your business and in the same time looking after the kids. Like for example, me, I've done like tons of picnics in the middle of trampoline and painting my nails with my 6 years old daughter. But now it's actually we're getting some news that we're getting some news and we're getting some dates that the practice are gonna reopen. So you're probably gonna get like a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks notice when you're gonna know that hey, this is actually when we're gonna open our doors. So what probably we're gonna see right now is a lot of dentists are gonna go back to that panic mode. You'll have to rehire your teams. You will have to probably work at some kind of reduced capacity. You would probably have to have gear to help you stop the spread of the virus. So there will be lots of going on, and in the same time, you will have to reappoint all your patients. So you're probably asking the questions how you're supposed to do all of that. So we definitely have some tools that can help you make this process as smooth as possible, and we want to make sure that you are not only surviving but actually bounce back stronger than ever. And in terms of reporting patients, patients that are scheduled right now are not the patients that you're supposed to be seeing first. So you are going to continue, if you are going to continue with the scheduled patients as is, you're just going to produce the same average production trend that was previous the pandemic, but you actually got a big hit with the production. So if you're gonna reopen your doors, you don't want your production to look exactly the same. You want to have the biggest days or weeks or months in the history of your dental practice. So you definitely have to look at when you're gonna be scheduling patients, you have to look at reimbursement rates, AR balances, unscheduled treatment, treatment acceptance percentage, show up rates, patients' preferred days of the week, plus many more factors, and it would be impossible for you to do it manually. So you should be scheduling the best patients that need the most dentistry, patients that will say yes to the treatment, patients that will pay, patients that have the higher percentage of showing up, and patients that will actually generate you more production than ever for your practice. So we're gonna be giving you some free tools to help you out with actually reopening the doors. So prior to the pandemic, there was about 44%. If we look at across all the dental practice or average dental practices, there was about 44% of patients that were not scheduled. So now, after a few weeks where you close the door, we have the data that this percentage is around 65%. So there's like 65% of patients that are not scheduled for the next appointment. So you can imagine that when you're gonna reopen your doors, there will be such a high demand on your services, and you probably, or most of the dental practices, wouldn't be able to provide the dentistry for all those patients. So we presume that we're gonna have the biggest patients migration between the dental practices in history, and we want to make sure that you are prepared for that. You're probably gonna say now, yes, I trust my patients and I am pretty confident that they're going to come back to our dental practice. But you have to realize that we, as a human being, we know we are not making our decisions based on logic. We actually base most of our decisions on our emotions. So we don't want you to base the future of your dental practice just on hope. So that's why in those videos, in the next few weeks, in all those videos, we want to give you some tools. We're going to talk about the marketing, how you can effectively market your dental practice, what you can do to make sure that you're actually thriving, and the next few weeks are going to be the best weeks in the history of your dental practice. So in those videos, we're going to be talking about all sorts of marketing. For example, search engine optimization. Why does your search engine optimization does not bring you any results? What can you do to change that? How we are able to, for example, quadruple the number of new patients within the 30 days of doing SEO for our dental practices. What can you do right now to get your website at the top of the search engine? We're going to be talking about the paid advertising. Why shouldn't you be doing paid marketing yourself? Why most of dental practices who are doing paid advertising setting the money on fire, and how marketing companies are taking advantage of you and adding a hidden cost to your bills. We're going to talk about Google AdWords, and we're going to show you the examples and the numbers, how we are able to book patients for as low as $13. We're going to talk about Facebook, why boosting the post is the worst strategy ever, how you can stop making the Mark Zuckerberg one of the richest people on the planet. In the past few weeks, we looked at the hundreds dental practice websites, and we're going to tell you why you are not getting patients from your website, why most of dental practices and most of dental practice websites are not even designed to even book patients. We're going to show you some tactics based on the human behavior that can help you consistently get higher percentage of patients from your website. We're going to show you the tools that increase the numbers of patients that are booking the appointment from the website by 35 to 75%. We're going to talk about the social media, how to make your social media a breeze, where to take the social media post from, where to take the ideas from, how to design the whole year, the educational calendar for the entire year for the social media. We're going to talk about patients education, why educational videos you have on your website are the least effective tools, how to truly educate patients and make sure that you're going to become their only choice. We're going to be talking about online scheduling, virtual consultations, Facebook Messenger automation, email automation, all sorts of internal marketing, team members, leadership, mindset, call scripts, treatment consultation tactics, and many more. So now you actually have two choices. You can ignore this email, this video, and forget anything what I told you, or what you can do not right now, you can actually join our private Facebook group. So if you got this video via email, we're gonna put the link to the Facebook group in this email. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you're gonna have the link in the descriptions. If you're gonna be watching this video in our Facebook group, make sure that underneath the Facebook group cover picture, you're gonna click on notifications and set your notifications to all posts. This way, you're gonna be able to see all our videos. Make sure you're gonna make a comment. So either reply to this email, make a comment on Facebook or YouTube. Let us know what are your biggest concerns right now, how we can help you out, and what videos you would actually like to see next. Make sure you share this video with your friends who would be interested to get the free advice. If you would like to get a free tools that allow you to book the patients and make sure you're booking the best patients that bring you the biggest production, reach out to us. These tools are gonna be a bit free for you, and there will be some dental practices or dental practice owners that would like to speed up the results or wouldn't like to wait for the video for the next 2-3 weeks and would like to maybe speed up the results. We're still doing our calls, so if you would like to book a call with us, go to dentalmarketer.ca/apply, book an appointment to speak with our team. We're just gonna go on the phone for about 30 to 45 minutes, and we see what's working in your dental practice, what's not working in your dental practice, and where you would like to go. And if we're gonna be able to help you, definitely show you and tell you how. So once again, go to dentalmarketer.ca/apply, and I will see you on the other side. Thanks.